Right now, traffic is moving on Interstate 75 24 hours after a concrete barrier collapsed at the 2475 split. You can see in this live TDOT image, I-75 south down to one lane this afternoon. We'll take a look at the impact of the slowdown and what it had on the commute this morning in just a moment. But first, welcome into News Channel 9 Midday. I'm Greg Funderburg. Thank you for sharing part of your day with us. We begin this afternoon with breaking news on the driver injured in the collapse. We've learned the person inside the car is listed in critical condition this hour at a local hospital. Now, the driver has still not been identified this hour. This has been a story we've been working on for the past several hours. And take a look here. This map shows the section of I-75, the I-24 split we're talking about. The cone you see on the screen is where the collapse happened. I-75 northbound heading into the I-24 westbound was shut down for more than 7 hours on Monday. The good news, it is now back open this hour. Interstate 75 southbound is still down to one lane, as we said. Aaron Farrar spoke to the drivers who take this route every single day. And Aaron, what is some of the reaction you've been getting from some of these people this morning?
Hi, Greg. A lot of the reaction is the fact that things are getting close to normal at this point. We want to show you near the split, the traffic is normal, and this is what it's looked like for most of the morning since we've been out here. But the problem, drivers say, is right up there. Just take a look. That is the ramp where the barrier fell from. It's down to one lane, and a lot of drivers are saying that's the main problem right there, is because it's slowing traffic down all the way. The flow of traffic Tuesday morning changed drastically in just 24 hours.
The roads are not so bad this morning.
It's still kind of congested coming into East Ridge.
Late Monday morning, a piece of a concrete barrier collapsed and fell onto the interstate below. Terry and Lewis know this spot well. They drive it every day. Yesterday was a traffic nightmare.
Yeah, we were in traffic about an hour and a half on Brainerd Road just to get from point A to point B.
Traffic was murder. TDOT
says the driver of this blue car collided with the concrete barrier. He's now in the hospital in critical condition.
Our bridges are getting old, but I didn't know they were that way.
TDOT says the bridge itself is safe. It was last inspected in July of 2018.
And it does look kind of spooky when you go by there because there's all this missing.
Only one lane is open right now on that ramp. It will stay that way until it's completely repaired. Drivers like Lewis and Terry are forced to change their routes or risk dealing with possible delays for the coming days.
If it's any indication of what it was yesterday, oh God.
So what you're looking at is where the barrier used to be, but take a look at where it is right now. This is all that's left. All this debris on the side of the road is what's left of that barrier. Take a look up back to the ramp as well. You can see workers are back just surveying what they have to do to actually repair this. They say that the full repair of this ramp can take close to several weeks to get it fully prepared and repaired at this point. Reporting live in Chattanooga, I'm Aaron Farrar, News Channel 9.
Aaron, thanks so much. And TDOT does plan to do a media briefing on the collapse at 2:30 this afternoon. You can watch it live on NewsChannel9.com. Now, as Aaron mentioned, the bridge was considered structurally sound when it was inspected last July. It was not set to be inspected again until May of 2020. According to the report, there were two recommendations. One said to remove loose concrete filler beneath the beams. The other said to remove a tree that was causing cracks to grow larger in size. TDOT does not know what caused the beam to fall and says it can take several weeks until it's determined. Now, TDOT is expected to begin construction on the I-24-75 split later this year. Just last year, we learned TDOT picked the contractor to take on the 3-year project. According to TDOT, the transformation on the split will cost more than $132 million. Planning was scheduled to begin this spring with construction starting in the fall.